Each one, teach one. Mother and father and daughter and son. We gonna learn and plus have fun. Yes indeed, the time has come. Reach out to your neighbor, do something nice, return the favor. It's all good, we all get along. Clap your hands and sing along to the song. Young people, you ain't gotta do wrong. We can all do right, come on.
In the hood where I used to live, I tremble every night. Boom, boom, gunshots, shooting and fights. Young people shooting, robbing and killing. It got to the point, see, nobody thought about chilling. Don't these kids know? Can't these folks see that the bad decisions cost them a lifetime to pay, affect them in a negative way?
This episode is brought to you by The Bishop, en español, El Obispo.
This sign. Here we go. It is cold and windy at the Rivera Community Center.
I love the Rivera Center.
All right, so what is the chess song and why did you write it?
Well, I wrote the chess song to teach the basics of chess to children or young adults who basically had like attention deficit or just hard to remember things that, you know, through music you're able to, you know.
Just to help people learn chess?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because, you know, it teaches you consequences and actions and different things. So, Matt's gone. He left us in the lurch.
Sure did.
And so instead of the three of us going down to Philly to meet you and your mom, and I want to thank you, Dad, so much. Well, I'll move the story faster. It would wound up being just Day and I in the car because Matt wasn't there. So the Rivera Center was our first stop, and then that's where you and your dad and mom came.
Yeah, it was a nice place, but I didn't see anybody there. It was kind of empty.
Yeah, it was. It was very empty.
I forget something was going on that weekend because there weren't a lot of kids. No, they were upstairs. Everybody was upstairs. There was a basketball tournament.
Yeah, some kind of.
So everybody was
something.
upstairs.
Yeah,
they had a nice pool table.
Yeah, they did have a nice pool table. They had an exercise.
Oh yeah, you didn't go upstairs because upstairs when we came back, I think that following weekend they have an exercise room and I think they do karate class in there.
Yeah, I missed everything, but the pool table was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Very
It
lovely
was,
pool table.
yeah, it was cool. And we left a little bit after you guys left. We
Okay.
left a little
So
after
that
you.
day we only had Serena,
Yeah, and
who stayed with us.
Thala, I think her name was Thala. She was the one that did the dancing.
Yeah, there was
Yes.
a dancing girl.
Well, you
And there was the girl that was supposed to sing, but she didn't want to sing or something like that. Or something, I don't know. I can't remember. But we found Serena, so.
Yeah, and you can understand where they're coming from. We called, we're this group from Philadelphia, from Connecticut. We're going to go down to Philadelphia. They, and other than my cousin, they didn't know us from a hole in the wall. They didn't know what we were going to do, what we were doing. Though I sent them a CD of the chess song. I put together a website. So Leslie put together a website so they can go into the website and get the words out, trying to make them become as prepared as they,
Which was my first foray into website stuff since I've been to college for it. So I hadn't used it in about 7 years, but I managed to put something together. So,
Yeah.
to me.
So they did talk it up at certain events and stuff like that, because the two young ladies that showed up, they said that's where they heard about it. So they did talk about us a little bit. And so after that Saturday, I was like, we can't stop, We're getting footage. And so we wound up going right back to the Rivera Center.
Yeah, I wasn't there then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
So what's your name?
My name is Talia Mendez.
And how old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
And how did you hear about our auditions today?
Well, yesterday I was in this modeling program and they was talking about it and I decided to get a form.
Okay. And what kind of talent do you have, or anything that you like to do?
Well, dancing, that's like my passion. Rita Lugo,
And how old are you?
I'm 14.
14. And how did you hear about the audition today?
Well, I've been coming to this recreation center for at least 5 years now, and I do a lot of sports and positive image programs for the kids here, and I was coming here younger for summer camp and after school program. So I did a few talent shows for them, and when they heard about this program, or when the paper for the audition came here, they notified me because they know I like singing and that's what I go to school for. That's my major.
Okay.
Brian Andrews, I'm the recreation supervisor here at Rivera Rec Center. We're a part of the Philadelphia Department of Parks and Recreation. We service an area in an area called West Kensington, North Philly area. We do our basic recreation programs. We have after-school programs, summer camps. We do sports, baseball, basketball, you name it. We also have a teen center that targets ages 13 to 18. We do ping pong tournaments, billiards tournaments. We do have a computer lab, and soon we're going to have a computer lab teacher where we can do some more programs like teach the teens about resume writing and that type of stuff, job searches and so forth.
Good.
Yeah.
Julie, how are you?
Great, you?
Good. Tell us a little bit about the chess program you have going on here at the Recreational Center.
I've been working at the rec center for the past 7 years, and in the past, I say over 7 years, I've played chess a lot with the teenagers and with the kids. But in the past 2 years, I started up a chess program with the help of ASAP, which is like an after-school partnership program that helps rec centers and different PAL centers out with giving them chess boards, chess sets, and they also host tournaments. So last year, they actually gave me a whole bunch of boards and set me up with a tournament, and they also taught another staff member who was the after-school teacher at the time how to play chess. So at that time, we started teaching the after-school kids, which you'll get to meet later, because they're a lovely group, how to play chess. And they actually took off very well, and it's ages 5 to 12. That's the after-school kids. And I started actually teaching 5-year-olds how to play chess, which when I took them to the tournaments, a lot of the adults were really surprised with, because it's kind of hard to teach that group. A lot of kids aren't interested in chess at that time in their life. I also play with teenagers, but they're kind of less structured. They would kind of come into the office and say, "Oh, Miss Julie, can I play chess with you?" And we would just have a quick match. And we talked a lot about life decisions at the time of the game, like, well, okay, if you move here, what happens next? And what are the different consequences of your choices? And chess is an excellent game to relate to life. because it's almost like, okay, if you move your piece here, it's kind of like going down a dark alley. Do you want to go down a dark alley, or do you, which is a shortcut and make it home quicker, or do you want to go down a safe street, which will get you home safer, but it'll take a little bit longer?
So do you think these youngsters learning how to play chess will help them make better life decisions?
Yes, I do. This is the bishop, and in Spanish is known as obispo.
The bishop's a pretty interesting piece. A lot of people like to use it. I'm one of those people. It can move diagonally as far as it wants, and it's one of those pieces that you can risk easily, but you use it to take very big pieces and surprise people. No one really notices it if it's in the corner. Yeah, that's pretty much about it for the bishop, though. It's a pretty good piece, though, but it's simple. The pieces that are next to the knights are the bishops. These guys are pretty useful, and they're a lot easier to take out than the rooks. They move diagonally, and they go right next to the knights, like I already said.
Bishop moves diagonally. So that means he goes like this, and he cannot change colors. So if he is on black, he has to remain on black throughout the whole game. He can't do this and end up on white. And that's one of the things that's really important to teach the kids, because they don't always understand lines. But diagonal is the way that he moves. And just like the rook, he can go one, or he can go all the way. It's the player's choice, okay?
And so we wound up going right back to the Rivera Center.
Yeah, I wasn't there then.
Yeah, we
that's
went back.
my friend Kristen and her boyfriend Aaron came up, and that's when we had, I think they were cousins.
Yeah, we had a lot of the cousins.
It was the little boy,
Edgar,
and the three girls, I think.
Yeah.
Three girls and Miss Julie.
Yes, Miss Julie.
And Miss
yes.
Julie.
So how many people came?
And Serena. So it was 5 kids, because Serena was practicing singing, and then I think the little boy was Oscar, I think.
Oh, it was Oscar?
Was it Oscar or Edwin?
Oh.
Something.
Okay.
He was really cute though. He was really cute. He was funny.
Yeah.
And so we had him, and it was 3 girls, and they were all cousins. Yeah. And they all played chess with Miss Julie, and I think she said they had done a tournament.
Yes.
And I think the youngest girl was 5.
Yes, yes.
And out of all of them, I think they said she was the best one, and she actually did well in the tournament that they just had. So. And
they weren't singers or anything like that. They were just,
chess players.
They were just chess players. So that's what that whole opening is basically talking about the chess.
Well, and we got them to do the chess pieces in Spanish.
Yes, yes.
Because we didn't really know the name for the different
They spoke
pieces.
Spanish?
Yeah.
Everybody did.
Everyone did. So we got all the chess pieces named in English and Spanish, and that's our first and second episode that we have out already. And that was a lot of fun. It was cold. It was the episode opens with a chicken.
A chicken?
Yeah.
Why?
A rooster, right? A rooster.
I don't know.
Wait, like a real chicken?
Yeah, like a real chicken. Like you'll be on the playground, just like sitting there, and then you're like, what?
Wait, like, do they keep it there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's like a cultural thing. They like keep chickens.
Cultural?
Yeah.
All I know is that chickens are awesome.
A farm thing.
Usually they're farms. In Philly, they're in somebody's backyard. We were definitely not near a farm.
And then the second episode, as I was leaving, this artist,
the
Valdez,
robot machine.
the robots. Yeah.
Wait,
So I'm at the window.
It's a robot or an artist?
Well, he's an artist.
He's an artist that he builds these robots.
Or like sculpture kind of stuff.
Exactly. But it reminded me of Lost in Space. You would know that. You were probably Lost in Space,
wouldn't.
Will Robinson, and just a lot of robots. And I thought it would be good. We had seen it twice, but as we...
The first time I was in a rush to get home, so I kind of drove past it.
Right.
My bad. And the second time we had more time, so I remembered to stop.
And we didn't take it till we were almost. That was the last Saturday we were going to be there, and we picked up Serena. And as we were driving by, I said, "I need to get that. I wanted to balance the chicken in the beginning, like new birth, like the chess song is here, like the rooster
It was
and the
an
chicken,
artistic moment.
and then
Sure.
the second episode we did with the robots, and that was great. That was good filming. So then we leave there, and
The good thing about this is I got to drive a new car every weekend.
yeah,
What?
oh yeah,
Wait, did you do rental?
We
Yeah, we went to go
cars.
out. Yeah,
so
we-
I got to drive a new car every weekend, which was my total highlight. I got
Yeah.
to drive muscle cars. I got to drive like little truck.
All right, what was the
cars.
coolest car you drove there?
It had to be the muscle car. I don't think we can say brands, but it was
You
definitely
can't?
awesome.
I don't
Wait,
think we can.
You can't?
Definitely
Seriously?
awesome.
Yeah. No, we can't say the brand of the car,
That's
but it was
definitely awesome.
well, it was really
It
nice.
was really nice.
And we
Like it'd be
listened-
bleeped out if I said it right now? can I just?
Yeah, we may have to bleep it out.
Really?
Can you say it real fast?
Isn't it's like a cultural thing, isn't it? I can't even hear it.
Dodge Charger.
Great. All right, it's gonna get
It was
bleeped
great.
out.
It was great, and we had satellite.
Oh yeah, we got XM radio,
Yeah.
so we got to listen to satellite radio.
Yeah,
the whole
I'm pretty
time.
sure if you can't name brands, you can't name the radio.
Satellite. We can't say satellite.
I don't know.
Satellite, who knows? Okay, well,
I don't know.
we got it.
We
So
got
that was
it.
the highlight of the trip
And
for me.
they helped us out a lot. They that's why they're in the credits. Because
What's in the credits?
The car rental
car
place.
rental thing.
Oh.
And we put them in the credits because they really helped us
It
out.
was a lot of trauma the
It was
first
a lot
3
of
times going to rent
Yeah.
the car, and we'd be like an hour before we were supposed to be leaving to head to Philly. We're like at the car.
And I think
place,
we
like-
had $10 to get something to eat and
Yeah, the
$25
first
for
time
gas.
we went, we had $30 between the two of us.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
made it there and packed and
Brilliant.
got something to eat.
And got something.
Hey, thanks for coming out today. Can you tell us your name?
Destiny
Okay, how old are you, Destiny?
10.
10 years old. That's a great age. What is your favorite chess piece and why?
My favorite piece is the queen
The queen? Yeah, why is that?
because it can move any move.
Oh, she's one of the strongest pieces on the board, isn't she? Okay, okay. Is there anybody in your family that you would like to teach to play?
Yeah,
Who's that?
my mom and my stepdad.
Yeah, okay. Will you teach them if they ask you to?
Yeah,
Sure, sure. Can you, from memory, Destiny, can you name all the pieces on the board?
pawn, queen, bishop, king, and a horse.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm not even sure if you're right, but we'll go with it. Since playing...
And a rook.
And the rook, okay.
Edgar.
Edgar, okay. Edgar, how? You're 8 years old? Okay, great, great. Edgar, do you play chess?
Yes.
You do? Do you like the game?
Yes.
Yeah. What's your favorite chess piece?
Like I like.
Which one is that back here? Don't you have that back here? Which one? Okay. Why do you like that piece so much? What makes that piece your favorite?
It moves like an L.
It moves like the letter L? Oh, good, good. How many of those are on the board on your side? Are there like 5 of those on the board, or are there?
2.
There's 2 of them, right? Right. Is there anybody else in your family that you would like to play with that maybe doesn't know how?
Yes.
Who's that?
My mom.
Your mom? Would you teach her? Will you teach her how to play? Maybe she can learn the chess song.
Yes.
Maybe, maybe. Your name?
Abby.
Avi? Okay, Avi, how old are you?
6.
6 years old. 6 years old, okay. Listen, Avi, do you play chess?
Yeah.
Okay, how long have you been playing chess? How many years have you been playing? Do you remember? No? More than a year? More than 1 school year?
1.
1 maybe? Okay. What's your favorite chess piece on the board? What's your... The bishop? Okay, why is the bishop your favorite?
Because it moves diagonal.
Oh, diagonally. Okay. Can he move from black to white squares, or does he have to stay on whatever color he's on?
He can stay whatever color he's on.
Okay. Since you've been playing chess, you said you've been playing about a year. Do you think that chess is going to help you make better choices in 1st grade?
Yes.
You think so? Okay, great, great, great. What's your name?
Asia.
Nasha. That's a great name. Nasha, how old are you?
7.
7 years old. What grade in school are you in?
8.
You're in 8th? That's going to say, you look a little young there, sister.
2nd.
2nd grade? Okay, Nasha, then put your hands down. Okay. So Nisha, I've heard some rumors, and I hear you play a mean game of chess. Is that right? You play a good game of chess? Yeah? Okay. How long have you been playing chess? Like, have you been playing chess since yesterday, or like longer than that? Like years, or 2 years? Okay, great, great. What's your favorite chess piece, Nisha, on the board? The rook. The rook. What's so special about the rook? Go ahead. What's so special about the rook? Vertically and horizontally? Okay. Now, is it true, Nisha, that the rook he can change colors? Is that right? He can go from black to white, right? That's a good time right there. Okay.
I love chess. Chess is the best. Chess is best. I love chess.
The bishop moves diagonally, forward and backwards, a number of squares. One bishop moves on black, the other on white. One bishop captures on white. One bishop captures on black. One bishop captures on white. One bishop captures on black. One king, one queen, two bishops, two rooks, two knights, two players, 8 pawns, one board.
This is the Nelson Playground, and I'm outside taking shots of it.
The Nelson Playground Center. I love the Nelson Playground Center.
I love the Nelson Playground
The
Center.
Nelson Playground Center.
Oh.
The Nelson Playground.
I love the Nelson Playground Center.
I love the Nelson Playground Center.
one. Mother and father and daughter and son. We gonna learn and plus have fun. Yes, indeed, the time has come. Reach out to your neighbor, do something nice, return the favor. It's all good, we all get along. Clap your hands and sing along to the song. Young people, you ain't gotta do wrong. We can all do right, come on.